In this tutorial, we'll look at how you add your customers and jobs to your CleanerPlanner account. The first thing you need to do is navigate to the Jobs tab. And when you're there, you need to click on the Add Job option, the top left-hand corner. This opens the Add Job window. You'll notice under Type we've got New Customer selected, which is what we want. We'll look at how you add a new customer with a job at a different address and an existing customer in another tutorial. So the first thing you need to do is enter the details for your customer. The only mandatory field here is the first line of the address, but for this example we'll enter a bit more information. Okay, so once you've entered your customer details, you then need to select a round that this job should belong to. If you haven't added any rounds, you can do so by clicking on this blue plus sign to add a new round. That brings up a new window where you can name the round and save it. We already have rounds set up, so all we need to do is just select the round from the drop-down menu. You then need to set a service for the job. Again, if you haven't set any services up, we do cover that in another video tutorial, and you can add a new service in the same way using the blue plus sign. Again, we just need to select that from the drop-down menu. You can then set the due date for the job. So for this example, we'll set today's date. If you don't have a due date for the job, you're not sure when you're going to be able to do it, you can select the no due date option. We then need to set the schedule up for the job. In this example, this job will reoccur every 4 weeks, but we can also set that to be days or months. The Any Day drop-down allows you to select which days you're happy for this job to be scheduled in for. So for example, if you do a particular area or round on a certain day of the week, you can select that day, or more commonly you can simply deselect Saturday and Sunday, so the job will only be scheduled in for between Monday and Friday. If the job isn't recurring, then you can select the one-off option, which removes those scheduling options. You then set the price for the job, and you also have the option here to set a first clean price as well as an alternate price. Lastly, you have the option to add a note for the job that you'll be able to view on the worksheet. So for example, you can set whether you want that to be displayed on the worksheet and how many times. So the note could be something you only need to see the first time you go to the job, or it might be something you need to see every time you go to the job. Once you've done that, all you need to do is save the job. You'll notice that job now appears in the Jobs tab, but also it'll appear in the planner for the day that you scheduled in here. You'll notice as well that in the Planner tab you can also add a job. This is very handy if you run a very precise schedule and you know exactly when you're going to be doing a job. You can simply navigate to the day in question and select Add Job underneath that day.